You look very cozy, Noah.
Very cozy. I'm very cold, so I need this blanket. I'm wearing this bear,
A
because
platypus bear.
yeah.
He
It looks
meant to
like
do
a
that.
warthog. Like it
No,
looks
it's
like
the
a. Oh, I thought it was a whole
no,
bear
Oh,
body.
I did too. I was like, this
But
is a weird looking bear.
like state not symbol because that actually is it. I think that's our animal, and our
I
bird is
think
the
it is. Your
is it
bird is the
quail?
quail?
our state bird's the quail. Our state flower is the poppy.
Wait, I'm
Um,
curious what mine is. I think the cactus wren is ours in Arizona. I thought it was the Gila woodpecker for
cactus.
some reason. Or a roadrunner. Watch the state flower just be cactus. Oh yeah, the flower of the saguaro cactus is our state flower.
I'm really convinced that Arizona is a different part of the world.
Our state animal is the ringtail.
Carly will start a petition.
Make it the puma. So what do we remember about this episode?
I just remember the ending when they're like, "Oh, the painted lady." Then Katara was like, "Oh, I'm the painted lady." Ha ha ha. And then the actual painted lady comes, and she's like, "Thanks you. What's up, Katara?"
And I was like, where were you this whole time?
Yeah, girl.
Right.
Where the f- have you been, baby girl? I feel like I remember stuff because of TikTok. Looking good in their fire clothes. Stop for food, I think. And so they go to the village, and it's like the water is disgusting.
Yeah.
Like thick. Go to the place, and they like got buy this fish, and it's like the fish. First off, like the eyes look kind of like blindish, but also there's like more eyes than they're supposed to be. And I don't know if it's like 3 or 4 or what, but they get it, and I think he like cuts it open. I think he like pushes it. Sokka pushes it, and like literally the sludge comes out of the fish's mouth. And
Hey, I forgot
yeah,
about that.
the whole damn village is sick as fuck because it's damn ass water. And the guy just changes his hat, and he's like another shopkeeper, and Aang falls for it, I think. And we're like, what? Then, oh wait, so many things are coming back. So they're like, okay, we're gonna leave this village, and Katara's like, no, we need to help these people, because she always damn does that when they're on a time
Right.
schedule.
It gets
Like,
too
no,
attached.
bitch, because Sokka has like a whole damn sheet of like, we need to do this, 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 because Black Sun is coming. Well, Katara, because they're on a schedule, she feeds these berries to Appa and Momo so that their tongue gets purple. And then Aang's like, oh, well, let's stay because obviously they're sick. And so then Katara like ends up healing people with water, I believe. And I think people are like, oh, like the painted lady has come, and Katara's like, painted lady, because I think she just did it looking normal. Aang ends up like finding out, like he chases after her, and he's like, painted lady, and he finds out it's Katara, and Katara's like, we need to like destroy this factory that's
Yeah.
polluting the water. And so then they go and do that, and like the factory people come to the town and try to fuck it up because they think like the people came and did it. And so then like Toph gets involved and like does some earthbending, and like Sokka helps come up with a plan because they find out that she was also lying about the damn berries.
I just remember like the first time she's the painted lady, it's like she can like walk on the mist and she has like the face paint and stuff, but we don't really know it's her because the shots. And then she heals someone, she leaves, and the sun walks out and she stands at the dock. He's like, "Thank you, painted lady." And there's this really cool shot where she literally goes, and then you're
I
like,
love how you
"Oh,
remember
it's
the
the time."
shots.
I know, isn't that kind of funny?
It just proves how like iconic the drawing is that you literally can remember that shot and
Yeah.
like nothing else from the episode but like those like small moments.
So our next guest, she is Sierra and I's classmate. She is another actor and
I'm so sorry. I was like looking at Noah's hair, and then he like fixed his hair as I was looking at it. And I was like, oh, did he know I was looking at his hair?
You look like Jabba, Noah, Jabba the Hutt.
Oh my god!
So our next guest, she is Sierra and I's classmate. She is also an actor and a published playwright, and She loves My Hero Academia and Haunting of Hill House and The Walking Dead. Those are like, I think, top 3. And she's also a huge fan of pandas. So please welcome Kayla.
I want to rewatch. Oh no, Fear the Walking Dead though is so good.
Yes.
What's
Hello. Hello. How's it going?
Hey, I'm just chilling. How are y'all?
Awesome.
Doing pretty good. We're all in different parts of the world, I guess. You watched through Avatar recently, right? For the first time?
Okay, the vast majority of it, I was low-key asleep for a good couple episodes, but I think
Oh.
No.
I know, but I think I've caught up and watched all the ones I missed.
Okay.
Okay.
What did you think?
Oh, I love it. I watched with my my friend. She's like, "You haven't seen Avatar?" And I was like, "No." And we watched the one where they're scamming everybody, no context, and I was like, oh, "Okay."
That's interesting because Blind Bandit is also the one that like got me back into the show. I feel like that's a really good episode to start with.
It's the one where we first meet Toph.
That's
What's
Blind
that called?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I keep saying Blind Bandit. I mean the Runaway. It's called the
Oh,
her
okay.
scammer. She has so many names in the show.
Unabashedly
Okay.
the most like kick butt character in general
Yeah.
on the show.
It's like just an animated media overall.
Oh yeah.
Like I feel like there's no character like Toph, you know?
Oh no.
No.
She's just supremely like
She's
Right.
so
She went-
overpowered too.
What did I even do when I was 12? I like read.
I know.
I was reading Vampire Academy.
Oh my god.
You read Vampire Academy?
Girl, yes! I even read the damn spin-offs. I have the book.
Oh
Oh
my
I,
god.
like,
my
still have them.
gosh. That's
I remember
amazing.
going to see Vampire Academy and being like, ew, Dimitri doesn't look like.
That's the movie with what's her name? That it's like Zoe Deutsch or something.
Yes. Mhm.
This is you didn't want to watch it 'cause it's about
yes, I
vampires.
remember that. Yes. So, who is your favorite character on the show?
I do have a really soft spot for Toph.
Mhm.
However, for like years, anytime anyone asked me about Avatar and I was like, oh, I haven't seen it, they're like, you're totally Katara. And I'm like, I don't know what that means. And then I watched it and I'm like, oh no. I was just talking today about how Uncle Iroh deserves a spinoff, but we don't deserve an Uncle Iroh spinoff. If that
Right.
makes any sense.
Yeah.
I
That's
wonder what
so
it would
funny
be
that
like.
you said Iroh because that's how, isn't that how they say it in the Shyamalan film?
Is it Iroh?
I watched it once, so I don't even know.
I also
I
watched
only
it once,
remember
I
how
thought
everyone was like,
Iroh.
ong.
Yes.
That was awful. That
Sokka?
I remember as well.
Well, you know what's weird is that technically Iroh is how you would say it in Japanese.
Right. Like that's what they did. But people were like, but they don't do that in the show.
Yeah,
But it's
so it's
still
like-
right, kind of.
But then again, if you're gonna whitewash it, then why are you getting the names right?
We talk about the fact that Sokka was played by Jasper from Twilight.
Yes,
Yikes.
A whole
who-
choice. I watched the live action as a child before having seen any of Avatar, so I was a little confused. But I was like, oh, it's Jasper from Twilight, and like that's the only thing I remember.
Imagine them signing up for that project, though. He was probably like, I just got off Twilight, making all these movies. Yay, love it. I'm going to get on
know.
Avatar. We're going to have a big
It's gonna be
fan
a big
base.
hit.
Little did he know.
I
in their
think
face.
if I saw the rendering for how they were going to have Appa, I would have been like, yeah, I'm gonna sit this one out.
I'm
I'm gonna
good.
take a quick Google search because I don't remember. Wow, that's a whole choice. That's a
Yeah.
that's
They
a
really
whole choice.
made our man look like trash. Would you rather have a flying bison or a flying lemur?
Oh, flying bison.
Yeah.
If I had an Appa, I would just chill. Like that would be my home now. And
I
Appa
would
has my
want Appa
heart.
to lick me.
I would not.
I know that.
No.
I know that sounds
You would be
weird.
soaking wet.
Noah!
Imagine
No.
his tongue. It'd be like
No.
his tongue would probably be sandy. It'd probably be like a little hard. Like,
But
I
then
imagine,
you
like,
get
a dog
scratched
tongue.
up.
the Lost Days of Appa. We were
Yeah.
on the Appa train. That one
Yes.
broke my whole heart. All of them are really good, so it's hard for me to be like this one in particular. I liked when Katara went to the Northern Water Tribe.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And they're like, we don't train girls. And she's like, that's funny because I'm better than all of you. Introduction to Toph episode.
Did you watch the series finale?
No. No.
Really?
We're waiting for because I'm like 2 episodes. Like I'm just a little bit past this episode, so we're waiting for me.
Oh, I thought
to
you
watch-
finished it.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh.
here. It's for you guys. I haven't finished Avatar,
Aw.
so
Aw.
Thank you.
My next question was gonna be like, how would you rank the books? But you haven't finished book 3, so
Oh,
I
you
will
and
say-
her ride.
I have problems inherently with book 1 because it's called water, but they spend the vast majority of the time going through the Earth
Right.
Kingdom.
Hmm.
And low-key, that upsets me. But I get that they're on their way to the Water Kingdom and it's
To
about him,
learn.
like mastering.
Did they name it like that because those were the elements he was learning? Because he's an
Yeah,
airbender, so he starts with
yeah.
water, earth. Yeah, that's what I thought.
They're back to the time he's like, I'm never firebending again. And I'm like, dude, we got a whole
Right.
book called Fire about to come up.
and
Right.
also, bitch, you are facing the Fire Lord. You need to learn how to do a little
You're
something with
facing-
fire.
You're
Which
facing
also-
Mark Hamill. You
I was
need
about
to.
to say, what franchise is Mark Hamill not a part of? I'm
True.
okay with it.
Mae Whitman from Arrested Development is Katara.
I know.
George Takei is in this.
You think I don't know?
Mark
what someone from
Hamill's
Arrested
in
Development's
this.
in
Who else is in Avatar? Just in general, there's so many. It's amazing. I mean, Grey Griffin, but she's in everything, and we've already just. So
I knew about Mae Whitman right away. I was
Mhm.
like, you've got to be kidding me. Anne, in Arrested Development, her character is like so unremarkable. Like they keep referring to her as like her because like they forget her name and stuff.
Mhm.
And originally she was supposed to be played by a different actress each episode, but they found that Mae Whitman was like not forgettable, but like the right amount of like you could
imagine
recognize her,
doing
but also
that?
she could play unremarkable. So they kept it with just her.
Aww.
Like we're casting you because you're not really that special, but like sometimes people are like, "Do I know you?"
Did you say
Blessed.
which element you would want to have? Like which bending?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so I think I'd be an airbender, and I think I'd want to be an airbender, but everyone's always kind of said I'm Katara, so I think I'd be an airbender. I would love
I
to say I'm an
think-
airbender.
I see airbending.
Would you shave your head if that meant you could actually be an airbender?
Yes.
Have you started
see.
The Legend of Korra yet?
No, but I'm very much going to.
I think you would like The Legend of Korra.
Yeah.
Stick to it though, even if you don't like season 2. Like keep going.
Okay. I watched all of Lost. I'm not gonna give up on season 2.
I cannot wait. I just get so excited because even though I've seen the show so many times, that ending still gets me.
It's
So I'm
so
just like,
good.
to have that just like never experiencing the ending just has to be so amazing because it is so.
Right.
If you had to guess what this episode was about, what would you say?
Okay, so what I know is that there's a fishing village.
Hmm.
Things are bad. And then the painted lady comes at night and brings them food. And then things are good. And Sokka's like, man, they shouldn't do this forever because then things will be worse eventually. So that's my brilliant Sokka impression. My thought is that there's a spirit.
Hmm.
I'm thinking about the panda spirit that made my heart real happy a couple episodes back. Maybe it's the spirit. Maybe it's actually a spirit, or maybe it's just like someone who's like an airbender-esque person. I know he's the last airbender, so I'm assuming it's not another airbender. I think it's got to be an actual spirit.
That's a
That's a
good
really
guess. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good guess.
Other people are like,
It's
they're
about
on
to
a
lady.
ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's called if the episode's called like the ship, they're like, it's about a ship.
I know there are 2 guys that look like twins and might be twins that work on the docks and in a shoe store or something like that. And now you guys know everything I know.
Awesome.
Yo, I couldn't remember their names earlier, but one is called Doc and one is called Shoe.
So is that Aang, but like older?
I don't think it's
See,
Aang.
I just assumed they were past.
Have the creators confirmed who they are?
Well, we know it's Master Paku and Azula. I always thought it was Aang just because that's really the only airbender we knew at that point.
Did you say the firebender's Azula?
Mm-hmm.
I love that though. I ship it. I'll be real. I think it's precious.
Yes.
Tang.
Ew, like
Ew, why are you swimming in it?
That's so cute.
And your open ass
That
wound.
is so cute.
I think this river's polluted.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
dude.
Because normally my fishing skills are off the hook.
No, Sokka. That's where he is. That's where he goes all the time.
Okay, that's me in online classes though. I just sit in the back and curl up in a blanket and I'm like, I'm paying attention, I promise.
Look at his beer belly.
Y'all need to come up with a damn cover name before y'all meet people.
Looking tough. Aww.
I think I saw that clip. Doesn't Sokka like cover her head or something?
Yes.
My whole heart. Sokka gets all the girls, but like.
He does.
He really does. Although Aang low-key does too with Coco and Yang and what was her name? May?
Can the painted lady like clear up the pollution problem? Could this just be an environmental episode?
It really is the token environmental episode.
We can't go around helping every rinky-dink town we wander into.
Why is he so loud?
It's
I
like,
know,
you're a
can you
freaky dink
imagine?
town. Thank you, Top. This is a wooden dock. Can she even feel?
And I work in the shop. That's why they call me Shoe.
I don't get it.
He's got a point.
That was
Smith
so.
thing, right?
That was so straightforward, Aang. How did you not? Ew.
I'll give you a special.
Why do they call him Shoe if he doesn't work at a shoe store?
Why do the clams have eyes?
This is a
Okay,
new
but, like-
animation studio, right?
Are there like koala
Oh, is
platypuses
it?
or something in this world? I don't know.
Yeah, there's.
Did you
was
say
like-
they switched animators or something?
The first two seasons have two studios that are both from Korea, but the third season has a third studio that they brought in. Oh, actually, so it's MOI Animation, Moi Animation. They also made the first episode, so we've already seen them. It looks a lot like JM.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is when I think of Avatar, I think of this animation studio. Like I think of book 3.
They have 8 minutes to destroy the Fire Kingdom.
Well, with the sun, like the eclipse happening.
Yeah. Ooh, I didn't even think about the fact that an eclipse is like not a long time.
We have to leave here first thing tomorrow morning.
Tara's like, no, we ain't.
Yeah, she said, we'll see
Tara's
about
me.
that.
She's like, I just kind of wanted to sleep. I'm sorry.
Appa sick? Truly though, I feel like Sokka has had a growth spurt.
Oh,
And
Momo, look at
Momo.
it.
Yes, Momo.
None of you are doctors, is what
Tongue
I'm
on
finding
tongue. Are you drinking the water?
It's really funny that it's like a river spirit in the Fire Nation.
the sweat drop.
Yeah.
out. This is
I love
actually
how-
just a PSA, like anti-GMO.
Yes.
Okay, so she could be a waterbender. That's not waterbender. Or it could be because Katara can heal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, painted lady.
Thank you, painted lady.
Like, go back to damn bad boy. This ain't Santa.
I love knowing like which minor characters are voiced by the main voice actors.
Mm-hmm.
Because I
Like,
think Aang voices like one other kid.
bleh.
Okay, low-key, I'd buy Katara is secretly the painted lady. I would buy that.
Sokka, why are you suddenly in love with this food?
That was
He used to
quick.
speak Katara.
I know. Y'all don't got
So,
no
like,
damn money for
okay.
food, but now y'all made a painted
It's
lady.
literally like with Kyoshi, how they just suddenly decide to repaint it because Aang shows up.
Okay, hold up. I straight up think Katara is the painted lady.
The vein. I love how the vein like switch sides.
Look at his arm.
It's amazing what you can do when you don't have bones.
I'm loving this crop top.
What did I say? What did I say?
Yeah, she's really out here. This is also one of my favorite like plot points for Katara.
This is when you
Momo
guys are,
being
like,
I
nosy.
know. He
Momo
is snitch.
always knows
Almost a
what's
snitch.
up.
Why did
Yeah.
Aang put his arrow thing on if it's a spirit?
She's running fast. He's an airbender. He should easily be able to catch up.
And then he says he's the Avatar, so what's the point of you having that?
I like that. That's his like. Hold up. Like I'm the great bridge between your
Yeah.
world and mine. Like
UA.
UA.
Yo.
boy just died in Subway Surfers.
He's like, "Hey."
Love-
I love the moonlight that's on them.
You're really pretty for a spirit.
Ooh.
Aang, you're not cheating on Guitar now, are you? Dude, that's a
Damn,
spirit. She's like, hi. That's really impressive that she memorized what the makeup looks like
I know.
by that one statue.
You got one look at that girl and you were like, I got it.
Boom. And that's from finger
Hold up.
painting.
Hold up. Is Homegirl poisoning Appa?
No,
Oh.
it's just berries.
Yeah,
Okay.
just purple berries that dye his tongue.
Okay, cool.
Can you imagine she was poisoning Appa?
Y'all are
That'd be
canceled.
darker. Look at the heat. Like, you can see the heat. That's insane. Do we ever find out what they're doing? Is it just an
No,
armaments factory?
I think so, but honestly,
Probably
like they're
weapons.
probably building all of the weapons and tanks and stuff.
The big drill thing in Boston Say.
Why didn't you get Toph? She's a metal bender.
Because Toph would never.
Where are
Where is
all
this
the
clean water
workers
from?
Yeah, and where are all the workers coming from?
Boy, why are you?
They're just waiting for them.
Look how short Aang is. What?
Toph's like, I heard the whole thing last night. My feet can hear everything.
Right.
But Scar!
Some ponytails.
They do.
True.
They have speedboats?
This is some Star Wars looking.
It was your idea.
No, exactly.
Yeah. That's loud. How many times has she turned her back on people that needed it? Bossing say? Are these villagers Fire Nation originally? Or like...
They were probably Earth or something. Bruv, she's on her way.
I know, just wait, give him a minute. That's unnecessary.
Exactly.
I could watch a whole episode of this.
She's coming.
Who thought that was okay?
Papa,
love
he's
the
making
special
a
effects
little
team.
song. Papa's on beat and everything. Yes,
Right.
King.
He
Yes.
knows.
Woo! She's barefoot too.
Real talk though, is it Katara this time or is it? I think it's still Katara. Okay, cool.
Dude, that's a spirit. I mean, I know it's not actually, but like,
What? Yeah. What are you?
you
gonna
are
do?
going to Spirit World Hell. What is that music? Did you hear that?
Yes.
Sokka on the little
Right.
recorder.
She could have also waterbended. I don't know why she waited for
Right.
Aang
Yeah.
to airbend. The way that water's polluted, though, you could have just walked on that.
Right.
How is she so like flowy? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Me and my brothers really owe you a lot.
Brothers plural?
You're the lady that gave me a fish.
That
Is
actually
that
sounds like
Toph?
Toph.
Yeah, I think that's Toph. As you
Really?
literally, do you want us to call back the Fire Nation?
I know,
Yeah,
like,
they're like-
okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to blame her in this situation for anything.
Maybe we can clean the river.
Look at his outie. Look at his belly button. Oh my gosh. So
This man has an issue that.
confirm this guy has multiple personalities.
Good.
I love this like music. Oh, look at that time lapse. Wow, it looks so pretty.
I know. Oh my gosh.
Uh,
Like, where were you before?
Yeah,
Like,
really.
you
Where
couldn't have help.
were you? Where were you though? Like you could have helped. Why weren't you there if you could appear like that?
well, I think it might be because like the river's polluted. Like, are y'all Percy Jackson people?
No, I'm not.
Yes.
Noah is.
Okay. One of the thank you, Noah. One of the books, the like they wanted to clean up a river in like New York or something,
Mhm.
and then like the river gods would show up or were like upset because it was polluted and like they
Oh.
couldn't do anything.
So what did you think of this episode?
I liked it. I like that like I didn't miss like having watched past it and skipped this episode. I didn't miss anything, and I know they've got some that are just kind of like one-offs. I think it was good because we haven't gotten to see Katara really do anything in a while.
Mm-hmm.
What we see Katara do is be like, guys, don't do that. It's bad.
Book 3 is really where Katara, like, gets her arc.
Yeah.
I'm ready for Homegirl to like single-handedly take down one of the big bads. Like, I'm ready.
Oh.
I'm betting. Okay.
He really does be watching.
Yeah.
When I tell you, book 3 is my favorite. It is just, so many iconic episodes. Have anything you want to plug?
Wear a mask. Wash your hands. Be a good person.
Right.
Register to vote. Thank you guys for having me on, though. This was super
Yeah,
fun.
thanks for coming
Awesome.
on.
Yeah, it was fun. Bye.
So until next episode.
She's coming.